Hello students, this is your physics teacher Sandeep Tiwari. Now we will study a new topic, that is measurement of length. So after the international system of units, we will move into measurement. So we have understood units, now we are moving into measurement. This chapter is units and measurements. So now we will cover the measurement part. So suppose we are doing measurement of length. So this is the first topic in measurement. So suppose we are measuring a very small length like this. So what we do, we take a meter scale and we keep the meter scale by the side of the 2 points and we can measure it. So suppose it will come out to be 3.5 starting from 1, although we have to keep the 0 at this point and then we will measure it. So I am just showing it by a figure how we measure a small length. Now if the distance is very large, for example distance of star from earth, so at that time we cannot use a meter scale. So we have to use certain methods, okay, because we don't have a scale of that length. So we use some method. One such method is parallax method. So now what we do in this method? So first we have to understand parallax. It is the apparent shift in the position of an object when viewed from two different points. So suppose a very simple example is suppose there is a pencil and you are looking at it, and you can close your left eye and look at it, and after that you close your right eye and look at it from the left eye. So you will feel that the position of the pencil changes. You can view this pencil from one eye at a time, either from the right eye or from the left eye. So you will feel that the position of the pencil is changing. This shift is called parallax. Now let us check another thing, that is the basis. So when we are observing the pencil from two different points, the distance between the 2 points of observation is called basis. So for example, here is the object and we are viewing it from two different positions, then we will say this distance is called the basis. Now suppose you are viewing a star from two different positions on the earth. So these are two different positions, and from this position you are viewing, from this position you are viewing, and you complete the triangle. So this is the basis. These are two different points on the earth from where you are viewing this star. This angle is called the parallatic angle. These lines are the distance of the star from the earth. Now B upon D, that is this distance upon this distance, is far smaller than 1. Why? Because B is very small. We are moving on the earth and this is the distance of star from the earth. So definitely this distance will be very big and this will be very small. So we can say their ratio will be far less than 1 because B is very small. Now this distance AB can be considered to be nearly circular. Okay. So we will say this is the length of an arc. This is basis is circular. Now arc is equal to radius into angle. This is a very old formula that we know. Arc is radius multiplied by angle, where the angle is in radian. Now similarly, if you apply this formula in this triangle, and while we are considering this to be circular, B is equal to D into theta. That is arc is equal to radius multiplied by angle. So from here we will get D is equal to B by theta. So this is the distance of the star, this is the basis, and this is the parallatic angle. This angle is called the parallatic angle. So in this way we can find the distance of a star, okay, from earth when we know the basis and the angle. This angle we measure by moving on the earth, by viewing the star from two different positions. Now we have another part of this parallax method. Suppose we want to know the radius of a star. So suppose this is a star, and because the star is spherical, we want its radius. So what we will do, we will view the star from earth at a particular point. Here we are not talking about basis. We will view the star from the earth and we will view its extreme points. Okay, we will view its extreme points and we will measure the angle that is created while we are viewing the extreme positions of the star. So we can measure this angle. Now we have already calculated the distance of star from earth. So we have this d. Okay, and now we want this diameter. We are actually looking for the diameter of the planet. So if we have measured this angle, this thing we have already calculated in the first part, so we can get this diameter of the star. So in this way, with the help of parallax method, when we can calculate the distance of star and we can calculate the diameter of the star.